Hey everyone, so this Sunday I made some homemade hamburgers and gravy with mixed vegetables and scalloped potatoes for my family of four. This is a meal that I really love to make for my family and they really enjoy it. We haven't had it in a while and I feel like I'm always making the same stuff over and over. So I was like, you know what, we haven't had this in a while, let me make this, but I definitely need some new recipes. I don't really like to cook, but I cook because it saves money and it helps keep the family together and everything. But other than that, it's just like, it's a task. It's like, you got to do it. It'll help you out in the long run, but it's like, okay, whatever. So yeah. So I just put all my seasonings and my ingredients and my hamburger meat. And then I'm going to mix everything up together nice and well. Make sure my burgers are a nice size. I like to make them a little bigger. So that way when they cook down, they don't be as small. We typically would eat like two per person. And if it's some left over, I'll do that. I'll use that for lunch. Or my husband will eat like his second plate. Or my son, he goes to a boarding school. He'll take a little to-go container with him to school. So yeah, I'm just adding some more steak seasoning. I don't want my meat to be bland. I always feel like I kind of under-season my meat. I rather under-season it than over-season it because once you put that in there, that's it. Ain't no coming back out. So I'm just patting them up. Made them a nice little size. Like I said, I don't want to make them too big or too small because once you cook them down a little bit, once you cook them, they'll start to shrink a little bit. And me personally, I like to pan fry mine, so I get out my nice good cast iron skillet, put my EVOO in there, let that get nice and hot, and I just like to sear them on both sides just to get a nice little crust on it. And then once they get that little crust on it, I'll sit them off to the side, and I'll start my gravy, which is just the regular McCormick's gravy in a container. I'll go ahead and do that, mix that up, get that boiling and ready while I'm pan frying my burgers. So I was just waiting for the pot to get hot. So I just wash those little dishes that was in there. I like to kind of clean as I cook so it's not so much. And I'm just putting them in the skillet, like I said, to get them seared on both sides. I was touching it. I was like, you know what? Let me just get a spatula because I don't like the way that feel. And then I'm going to keep rinsing my hands. So I was like, let me just go ahead and get a spatula. And getting a pot right here together for the water, for the gravy. I think I put too much water in my pot for my gravy. So the gravy wasn't as thick as I want it to be. I need to start measuring. I just do stuff and then I'm like, I should have did this. I should have did that afterwards. But whatever, it still turned out good. And that's the McCormick gravy I was talking about. So I'm just flipping them. Make sure they get a nice little color on both sides. I'm not cooking them completely through because once I put them in the gravy and the pot and stuff is going to cook it the rest of the way. So yeah, I'm just getting everything together, getting my little pan out, my little sheet tray, just to sit them on until that pot start boiling with the gravy. And here you can see it's nice and boiling. Give it a little stir. And I'm going to start adding my patties in there. They came out pretty good. So they look big, but they were a nice size. And these were gone, like after me and my family ate, I think it was probably like 4 left. And I had two to take to work. No, actually 1 to take to work. So I put them all into that good gravy. Turn that pot down, put that top on. And here's the finished product. My husband made the homemade scalloped potatoes. Oh my God, they were so freaking good. Look at them, look like mac and cheese almost. But yeah, thanks for watching.